home to the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. This is a SpinoKing Sports presentation.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Great to hear Skylar Cole singing the national anthem before today's contest.
Welcome to Brooklyn, New York. We're in the Barclays Center for another Thursday night matchup. This is the second and final interconference meeting this season between the Sacramento Kings and the Brooklyn Nets.
It's Thursday afternoon, and we've got basketball on the agenda. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. Taking a look at Sacramento, with the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference.
Well, I think for the Kings, they've been relentless competitors all season long. They've assured themselves of a lot of home games in the postseason, and we'll see if they can capitalize.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, after the super teams, some current top teams have been constructed more traditionally. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, great teams are built different ways, but when you can watch these players grow up and develop together, it's a wonderful thing to see. Brian?
A little more meaningful building from the ground up, Allie. Thank you.
And now, the Sacramento Kings lineup. De'Aaron Fox, the point guard. Kevin Huerter, the shooting guard. Harrison Barnes as the small forward, Keegan Murray as the power forward, Domantas Sabonis as the center, and Mike Brown will be the head coach. On the other side, the Brooklyn Nets lineup. Spencer Dinwiddie, the point guard, Mikal Bridges as the shooting guard, Cameron Johnson, the small forward, Dorian Finney-Smith as the power forward, Nicholas Claxton as the center, and finally, Jacques Vaughn as the head coach.
In for the Brooklyn Nets, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton, Cameron Johnson out there with Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Now here's Fox, coming off a solid outing against Chicago. From 13, and Sabonis slams it in.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Huerter passes to Fox. Pass to Sabonis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline, Domantas Sabonis going to the Kings.
Big-time surprise. Tyrese Halliburton going the other way to Indy. Now, I like that deal for both sides. Sacramento adding an all-star big. The Kings needing some size. Sabonis adds that.
The first one falls.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
And Sabonis drops them both. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013, their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. Didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Blocked! And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Murray passes to Fox. Picked by Sabonis. Outside Herter. Drills it from deep.
He loves to get rid of it. Fox has a nose for the open man.
Just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Sabonis with some nice D.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Now here's Murray. Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Out to the wing. Back to Dinwiddie. Outside Finney-Smith. From outside, off the mark.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Fox outside to the inside. Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. Murray, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside Johnson. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Johnson. Pass to Dinwiddie. From deep. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Murray finds Fox. Outside Barnes. Sabonis with a screen on Johnson. Got a hand on it. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Dinwiddie. Back to Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Here's Dinwiddie. They set a pick. Out to Bridges. To win the drought. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Fox outside. 2 points. That one goes. Fox has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Gonna have to do more than this to stop Fox. He's such an outstanding competitor.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Johnson. Pass to Finney-Smith. It's Bridges on the wing. Fires the 3. That shot, no good. So the Kings will take it the other way. Their last encounter in Sacramento.
Their approach was to draw fouls in that game. It put their opponent in a very difficult position.
And I'm sure that's been at the forefront of the plan coming into this one, too.
Brooklyn trailing. Now Dinwiddie. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by Herter.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
Come on, everybody. We got t-shirts for everybody.
Davis, he's checked in for Sacramento. And since the break, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. Brooklyn, second.
Ever since the break, they've been shooting with great confidence from the line, and their numbers reflect that.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Herter. Back to Fox. From the left block, he sends it through. Fox has got 6.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Dinwiddie against Fox. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Right side Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. The shot misses. Ooh, some solid defense from Herter. The Kings leading. Here's Murray over Finney-Smith. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
Now here's Fox. 6 points for him. Back to Herter. Sabonis with a screen on Dinwiddie. Herter passes to Sabonis. And that one's good. He has 6.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
All right, time for an injury report. All right, let's find out the news on Harrison Barnes. Allie, what do you have?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Kings provided some info for us, and he was relieved that the shoulder's only bruised. Looks like he avoided what could have been a very serious injury. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to be healthy coming down the stretch. It looks like their depth will be tested now.
Well, and Allie, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group, and the Kings will go for a different look here. Holmes, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Lyles comes in for Murray. Monk, he's checked in for Herter. And Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Simmons against Holmes. Harris outside. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Curry. Just 5 on the clock. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Now here's Monk. Holmes down low, pounded by Harris. Holmes, good. And the Kings lead by 12.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Simmons with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Here's Curry. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rashawn Holmes picks one up.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. And that one falls for Curry. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
So he gets them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Curry against Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The first thing I think of when watching Davion Mitchell is defense. Mitchell entered the league as one of the best on-the-ball defenders out there.
And the first one at the line is good. And no doubt, Davion Mitchell is an elite defensive guard. Why is that, Grant?
Well, B.A., despite standing 6 feet, he's got a 6'5" wingspan. Mitchell is really strong and quick. But the biggest thing, Davion never takes a possession off.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Mitchell against Curry. Pass to Thomas. Outside Simmons. And he banks in the layup.
Physical defense, not a problem for Simmons. His strength is one of his assets.
And here's Holmes. Outside Mitchell. Picked by Holmes. Pass to Lyles. Offensive rebound, Kings. Holmes, good.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
Curry with it, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Well, thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons, such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position.
Take a break.
This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
Free throw good, Simmons. And seems hard to believe, but it's been almost 40 years since the Kings moved to Sacramento.
And you know, maybe they haven't hung any banners, but they've had some special players and some great seasons in that time. And they mean a lot to that community.
No good on the second free throw. The Kings have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Mitchell with the ball, picked up by Simmons. Mitchell misses. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Thomas. Checked by Davis. Harris a screen. Here's Curry. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Now here's Mitchell. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. There's the drive. Oh, nice D from Curry. And so it's the Sacramento Kings finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
You're watching SpinoKing Thursday Night Basketball.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Brooklyn trailing. We've got Mikal Bridges, Nicholas Claxton out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Thomas in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Dinwiddie. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. For 3, O'Neal. Sacramento grabs the miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Herter finds Fox. Deflected. Here's Thomas. Pass to Dinwiddie. Bridges, a screen on Fox. Dinwiddie, no good.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Here's Herter. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Fox. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Kings have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Fox outside. Murray passes to Sabonis. That one drops. 3 for 6 now. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them the charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Shot clock at 6. Here's an 8-footer. It's good. Thomas has got his first points of the night.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Here's Thomas. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Fox outside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Thomas. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Murray.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Dinwiddie against Fox. Down low. It's intercepted. Dinwiddie outside. Bridges outside. Pass to Claxton. Here's Thomas. Back to Claxton. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Claxton's gotten 4 this quarter.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Barnes with a screen on Dinwiddie. Fox for 3. Kept alive by Sacramento. And he makes it. Sabonis has got 10 points.
Now we're starting to see him deliver on offense. He's really found his tempo here in the second quarter.
Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Barnes. Thomas misses.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
Here's Herter. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 12-point Sacramento lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Ben Simmons is checked in for Claxton. Finney Smith comes in for O'Neal. Harris is checked in for Thomas. And it's Curry in for Dinwiddie. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Lynn's checked in for Murray. Davis comes in for Barnes. Monk, he's checked in for Herter. And Mitchell's subbed in for Fox. For Brooklyn, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. And here's Simmons. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. The 3 from Curry. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Sabonis is a dominant interior scorer. He's got the touch, the strength, and a wide array of post moves to work with.
Now here's Davis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Mitchell against Curry. Stolen by Davis. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Monk. Davis from long range. On target from range. Davis has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. You know, for Sabonis, we've seen more teams try and double him when he gets near the hoop, Richard.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that he is an excellent passer and decision maker. He knows how to find the open man and make the defense pay for sending that double.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Monk. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Bulls in Chicago. Outside Mitchell. From deep. Finney Smith pulls it in.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Curry passes to Simmons. Outside Finney Smith. Pass to Curry. Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. So the Kings will take it the other way. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Monk against Bridges. Outside Mitchell. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's Simmons. 5 points in the game. Harris passes to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a deep three from Curry. Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Lynn. And the layup falls. Lynn's got his second basket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Right side Simmons. The kick out. Curry. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Pass to Mitchell. Sabonis in the post. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Shot's good by Sabonis.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Harris. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Joe Harris. At the line, one shot.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Harris. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Sacramento in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome to halftime. Glad you could join us. It's been a clash of the Titans at the center spot so far.
This reminds me of how the league was in my time. Amazing battles at the center position most nights. Kenny can attest to that.
No, I like it is now, brother. Man, them threes flying up and those big men sitting on the bench.
Yeah, I'm going to sit you on your bench.
And keeping things moving, what a tremendous first half performance for the Sacramento Kings.
What I like, they're sticking to their game plan. They aren't deviating, Ernie. They're like changing up. They're doing what the coach wants, and they're focusing and playing smart and under control.
Yeah, that's been the difference maker for sure. Let's see if they can maintain that mindset. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Domantas Sabonis has been sensational.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Now here's Fox. Off target from the baseline. Bridges outside. Pass to Johnson. Now Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Johnson. Offensive rebound. Claxton. Can't get it to drop.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Fox the pass to Sabonis, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. The first free throw is good.
Sabonis is a guy who works hard on both ends of the floor, and he does things the right way.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Nets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Inside. Pass to Finney-Smith. And he lobs it up. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Fox. Give him 8. Herter can't hit. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Finney-Smith with it, defended by Murray. Dinwiddie outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by Murray.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Three-pointer, Fox. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Kings made a big trade last season to acquire all-star Domantas Sabonis. It's clear they want to break from their lead-long playoff drought, and they're hoping he can help them do it. He said, quote, "It's exciting. I want to be here. We're going to fight and get wins." Back to you.
Yeah, they're all in, Allie. Thank you.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. You know, back in 2010, Harrison Barnes was the top recruit in the country out of high school grade.
Yeah, and interestingly, Barnes decided to play 2 seasons at North Carolina. Unheard of these days for someone with Harrison's pedigree.
Chalk up 2 there. Bridges has got his second bucket on the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Timeout call, Sacramento. O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Johnson. The Kings also with a sub. Lynn's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Fox, the pass to Herder. There's a screen by Lynn. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Lynn's got 6.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now Dinwiddie. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to O'Neal. Going inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And at the line, shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Sacramento has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Herder. Over to the wing. Murray finds Barnes. 5 to shoot. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. 3-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Dinwiddie with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Pass to Lynn. Now here's Barnes. Here's Herder. Knocked loose. Stolen by Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Thomas. Here's Claxton. Lets the 3 fly. Bridges misses. The Kings have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Fox, the pass to Murray. Herder with it. 7 points in the game. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray. Herder's got 10 points.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Changes for Brooklyn. Simmons has checked in for Claxton. Harris comes in for Bridges. And it's Curry in for Dinwiddie. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Murray. Davis comes in for Barnes. Monk, he's checked in for Herter. And Mitchell subbed in for Fox. Outside Curry. Pass to Simmons. With the drive. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Simmons. And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Nets have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Simmons finds Curry. Back to Simmons. Over Mitchell. And there's Simmons on the assist by Curry. Simmons has got 4 points this quarter. Sacramento has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Davis. No good on the triple. The Nets have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Out to the right wing. From behind the arc. Thomas misses. The Kings shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. And here's Davis. It's Monk on the wing. 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Kings. And the Nets shooting just 37% in the game.
It's fun to see Malik Monk continue to gain confidence, grow his presence out on the floor, and expand his potential to impact the game.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 9, and the shot goes down.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
The Kings leading. Here's Monk. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Lynn. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
So the Kings making a change here. Miles is checked in. 51 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. With the step back. Curry passes to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. 18 feet out. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And the Kings shooting at about 44% so far. Pass to Holmes. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. The shot comes out. Good D by Simmons. Here's Thomas. Outside Curry. Here's Simmons. The fadeaway J is off the mark. And so it's Sacramento up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. We'll be right back after this word. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the Nets 5.
Nice use of the pick there. Fox lost the defender and capitalized.
Here's Dinwiddie. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Now here's Fox. Outside Barnes. Pass to Lyles. Offline with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Fox against Dinwiddie. Now here's Simmons. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is good.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Fox outside. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
And he's going for the oop here. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
Lyles a screen. 3-pointer, Fox. Rebound, Brooklyn. Dinwiddie outside. Driving in, and that one's good. Now just a 4-point Sacramento lead.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And they pick up 2. And the Kings lead by 6.
As a coach, you know that you can count on Sabonis to give you a double-double every night.
The jump hook. Rebound by the Kings. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Fox, the pass to Sabonis. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And this is what you love about Sabonis. It's his energy and passion for the game.
Bridges outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball. Claxton, he's checked in for Simmons. And the Kings also making a change. Murray's checked in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Sabonis with a screen on Dinwiddie. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. Misses from short range. The Nets have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Barnes against Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. And a nice finish on the layup.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Fox against Dinwiddie. Sabonis with a screen on Dinwiddie. Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Boy, Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Dinwiddie. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fox against Johnson. Fox, that's good. And now it's a 10-point Sacramento lead.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Now here's Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Looking to end this cold spell. And he takes it up and lays it in. Dinwiddie's got 6 points in the quarter.
You can see the change in approach from him since the break. He's been a menace after being held scoreless in the first half.
And out of bounds, the Nets will take it. Davis, he's checked in for Barnes. Here's Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. Bridges, a screen on Fox. To the middle. Pass to Bridges. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Sinks it from distance. And it's now only a 5-point Sacramento lead.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
And the Kings call time here.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, "Don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options."
Okay, thank you, Allie. And here's Fox. From 12 feet. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And because Fox likes to score so often, it puts defenses in a very tough situation. He really earns a lot of these calls.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Sacramento. First free throw is good.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Dinwiddie. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
At the line, Spencer Dinwiddie. At the line, 2 times.
And he drops the first. Hits both from the stripe.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
The Kings have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Timeout called. Sacramento. On defense, the Nets. Trailing by 5. The 15-footer. Here's Sabonis. Pass to Herder. Here's Davis. Shot clock at 5. Sabonis with a screen on Johnson. Knocks down the triple. And the Kings lead by 8.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now here's Finney Smith. Pass to Dinwiddie. Nice D from Sabonis. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Davis, the pass to Fox. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Bridges. The Nets have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Up top, Dinwiddie. He's covered by Fox. Dinwiddie, no good. Well, Sacramento is shooting 58% from the floor. Terrific here in the fourth. Fox against Dinwiddie. The putback. It's good on the putback. And now a 10-point Sacramento lead.
And you hear a lot about Murray's activity, especially on the glass. I mean, he never stops working, gets a lot of second chance points opportunities.
Now here's Dinwiddie, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis, and that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
1:19 left to play in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range, the ball's knocked loose. And the Kings shooting 46%, a decent average so far.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Kings.
A big key tonight, second chance points.
Yeah, B.A., they really hit the offensive glass. They won the battles for loose balls, giving them plenty of extra opportunities.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
Only a two-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Domantas Sabonis.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Now here's Davis. And they'll get another chance.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
Fox against Dinwiddie. Over Fox. Dinwiddie, no good. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game, Domantas Sabonis.
Home to the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. This has been a presentation of SpinoKing Sports.